doing another book haul because I filmed my other one a little bit before the end of January, and I accumulated some more books in the end of January, and then also we're like way through February now, so I've got quite a few in February as well. Quite a few. A lot of the books that I've got in this haul are actually special editions of some great books that I'm really excited to share with you. And so let's just hop into it because I've got quite a few to get through. First up is a special edition, and one that I literally will never be able to read because it's in German. And that's this German special edition of Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. This, first of all, is a really small book, but it's absolutely massive. But the sprayed edges are just absolutely stunning on this. And then it's got the map on the end pages, and then we've got the dragon here with the lightning in the eye. The other thing that's cool about this special edition is this page, because it's got colour, it's like coloured. None of the rest of the book has any colour, it's all in black or white, except for this page, and I think that's so cool. But yes, my boyfriend got me this one because I really wanted a special edition. We only got the Waterstones special edition in England, and it sold out literally within about 5 minutes of it being up for pre-order on the website, and so basically no one got one. But it wasn't that good anyway, to be fair. It was just white pages with like black dragons stenciled down the side, so we didn't get any of the fun cool ones like the Target exclusive edition or anything like that, and I really wanted one, so he got me this one. The second book is another special edition that I bought of a book that I read in January that I'm absolutely now obsessed with, and I had to get, and that's this special edition of The Favourites by Lane Fargo. It's got this protective plastic over it that I could take off, but I feel like they put it on there for a reason, and I'm not going to take it off. If you want to hear more about The Favourites or Onyx Storm, you can go to my January wrap-up video. I'm not going to talk about the plots of these two very much in this video because I've talked about them so much already, and I've got plenty more books to read the blurbs of in this video. So this one's absolutely stunning. So this is the cover, and then the sprayed edges are the sequins, and then if we take off the dust jacket, the naked book has the ice skates, and then the skate patterns in the ice. So that's super cool. And then something else that's really cool about this book, I think I got it from Goldsborough. I don't know, I've never heard of them before, but they have got loads of special editions. And this one is signed, and it's also one of 1,500 copies, and I've got number 1,312 of 1,500, so that's really cool. Oh yeah, if you can see down here, it was made by Goldsborough Books, which, as I said, I've never heard of them before, but I'm definitely definitely be interested in looking at their website again, because this is absolutely stunning. So yeah, the favourites. And on the back it says, to the world, they were a scandal. To each other, they were an obsession. Next up is an ARC copy that I was sent by the publisher, which is Electric Monkeys. So thank you so much for sending this to me. And this was The Rose Bargain by Sasha Peyton Smith. I've heard so many good things about this. I'm so excited to read it. This arc is absolutely stunning. It's so shiny and it's pretty and purple. And then on the back it says, when one makes a bargain with the Queen, one must be prepared to pay the price. And this is actually the front of the book. So like, I'll read it this way. So I don't know why this is on the front and this is on the back, but and this one is actually already out. It came out this month in February, earlier in the month, and I'm really hoping to read it soon because everything I've heard about it has been good. But for this one, we will read the blurb. I'm hoping that this is the blurb here. So let's go with that. England, 1848. Every citizen of England is granted one bargain from their immortal Fey Queen. Why do I not get one from the immortal Fey Queen? So rude. I am a citizen of England. The greater the ask, the greater the cost. High society girls are expected to bargain for qualities that will win them suitors. A rare talent for piano in exchange for one's happiest childhood memory. That sounds so sad. A perfect smile for one's ability to taste. Again, that doesn't sound like a good bargain. But Ivy Benton's debut season arrives with a shocking twist. A competition to secure the heart of the Queen Fae's son, Prince Bram. That sounds like The Selection, which I love. A prize that could save Ivy's family from ruin and free her sister from the bargain that destroyed her. Ivy enters the competition aided by Bram's brother, Prince Emmett, who is seeking revenge of his own, increasingly torn between the two princes. Ivy soon realises that every glittering Fae deal has a rotting heart, and at the centre of this contest is a dark plot that could destroy everything. I think it's been pitched as like Bridgerton meets The Selection, and it's a YA fantasy. I'm so excited for it. Although now I'm sad that I don't get a deal as an English citizen. But to be fair, we don't have a Fae Queen. We don't even have a queen anymore. Sad times. To this side as well. But yes, the Rose Bargain. I'm so excited for this one. We're now moving into February. This one I bought at the start of the month. It was a new release that literally everyone has been talking about and reading, so I'm sure you've seen it in like 50,000 videos so far this month. Sorry, but that is Anna Hazelwood's Deep End, which is her newest romance. It's a little bit of a step away from her usual STEMinist romances, but still. The cover's a little bit scandalous for Annie Hazelwood as well. And yet I have I'm already needing a new Ali Hazelwood book, but I've heard that she's already written a sequel to Bride, and that was meant to come out before this, but she just started writing this and then decided to put this one out first. So I'm hoping a sequel to Bride is going to come along soon, because I loved Bride. Anyway, we're talking about Deep End. But yeah, this one I had pre-ordered, and it was definitely one of my most anticipated books of the year. But let's read the blurb. Scarlett Vandermeer is swimming upstream, a junior at Stanford and a student athlete who specialises in platform diving. Scarlett prefers to keep her head down, concentrating on getting into med school and recovering from the injury that almost ended her career. She has no time for relationships, at least that's what she tells herself. Swim captain, world champion, and all-around aquatics golden boy Lucas Blomqvist, I think, thrives on discipline. It's how he wins gold medals and breaks records. Complete focus with every stroke. On the surface, Lucas and Scarlett have nothing in common, until a well-guarded secret slips out and everything changes. So they start an arrangement, and as the pressure leading to the Olympics heats up, so does their relationship. It was supposed to be just a temporary, mutually satisfying fling, but when staying away from Lucas becomes impossible, Scarlett realises that her heart might be treading into dangerous water. Yeah, this was so good. I won't say too much, I'll talk about it more in a wrap-up, but this was definitely a stray away from what Ali Hazelwood usually does, but I really liked it. Here we've got Deep End. My next pre-order came in. I did really well, by the way. There was a whole week in between me getting Deep End and this next one, so go me. And that is Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. Again, this was one of my most anticipated reads for this half of the year. This is the third and final book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. The first one being Butcher and Blackbird, and the second being Leather and Lark, which are these two here. And this is a dark romance trilogy that follows vigilante killers, basically. And I love this trilogy. I'm sad this is done, although, again, I've read this one, and I'll talk more about it in my wrap-up, but from the way this one ended, I think she might be writing another book, not in the trilogy, because the trilogy follows three brothers, but in the world, so that's exciting. This is raised up, and I love when I'm reading it. I just was scratching it as well. Because these are a trilogy, but they're interconnected standalones, so you could read them in any order if you wanted to. It's just the characters come up. I will read the blurb because there won't be spoilers for the other books in it. So, every flight has a landing, every circus has a final curtain. Fionn Kane is running from a broken heart, one he hopes to mend in Nebraska, far from his almost fiancée and his derailed surgical career. It's a simpler life, heads down, hard work, and absolutely no romantic relationships. We'll see how that goes for him. He wants none of the circus he left behind in Boston. But then the Silvera Circus finds him. Performer Rose Evans has spent a decade on the road with Silvera, and it suits her just fine, especially when she has the urge to indulge in a little murder and mayhem. But when a kill goes awry and she ends up with an injured leg, Rose finds herself stuck at the home of an adorably nerdy town doctor. The problem is, not every broken heart can be sewn back together, and the longer you stay in one place, the more likely your ghosts are to catch you. So yeah, I won't say too much about this one because, as I said, I've already read it, and I'll keep my thoughts for my wrap-up for February. But I'm so sad this series is done now. But I will read anything Brim Weaver puts out in the future, so she's definitely an instant buy author for me now. As is Ali Hazelwood, I will read anything she puts out as well. Okay, next up is another pre-order, but there is a pre-order of a special edition box set. I pre-ordered this from American Amazon because originally it was just going to be out in America, and then they bought it out over here as well. So I spent more money, way more money than I needed to spend in order to get this, and it turns out the UK and the USA different versions are different, and because I'm crazy, and when you see what it is, you'll understand, I'm probably going to end up buying the UK version as well. At the minute, I've managed to talk myself into just getting the first one of the UK ones, and I haven't done it yet, so well done me, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that box set is the new Hunger Games paperback deluxe editions. So these are originally were the American versions of the UK hardbacks in this collection, but then they brought them out over here as well. But these are absolutely stunning. So these are the deluxe Hunger Games collection, which obviously contain all 4 of the books. The box is very tight, but I will do my best to take them out. But and then put the Mockingjay on the back. These are absolutely stunning. Okay. The sprayed edges, they're so nice. Okay, so this is all of them. I will rapid fire through them all so we can see them. So obviously we've got the Hunger Games first, again by Suzanne Collins. So this one is blue with the red leaves, and the sprayed edges are red. I'm so obsessed with these. By the way, the only difference between the American one and the UK one is that the Hunger Games is up here on the American one, and on the UK one it's written down here, but that's enough of a difference for me to want to at least get the first one. And then on the back we've got the tagline of winning means fame and fortune, and losing means certain death. And then on the inside we've got lots of pretty designs. Okay, so the Hunger Games. Then we've got Catching Fire, which is red with the yellow leaves and the yellow sprayed edges. And then on the back, Katniss Everdeen survived the Hunger Games, and now the Capitol wants revenge. Sorry, the lighting is being so bizarre. The sun is doing some crazy things. So yeah, Catching Fire. Then Mockingjay is this dusty purple with bright pink flowers, and the sprayed edges are pink. And then on the back it says, "If we burn, you burn with us." These are just, these are so pretty. And then finally, for the box set, we've we've got The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I still think this is only the second. I think this is the third box set that has got all 4 of the books in it, and it's just so pretty. But yeah, this one's this bright orange with the green flowers and then the green sprayed edges, and then on the back it says ambition will fuel him and competition will drive him, but power has its price. I somehow need to find room on my Hunger Games shelf over there, which is completely full, and there is no room to get these on because they're just too pretty to put in my my Hunger Games overstock cupboard. Honestly, there's many things wrong with me. But yeah, so we got this box set, absolutely stunning. I have no notes, so glad they made this. Okay. Next up, I went on a trip to London with my boyfriend for both Valentine's Day and our anniversary, which are in the same week. And we went to Waterstones Piccadilly, which is the flagship store for Waterstones in the UK, so it's the biggest one. And we always pick up books when we're there, we can't help ourselves. And I got Lights Out by Nafisa Allen. Which actually I think might be the worst cover I've ever seen in my life, but I've just heard so much about this that I need to know what it's about. The tagline is ridiculous. Couple who slays together stays together, which like low-key kind of sounds like Butcher and Blackbird, so hopefully I'll like it. I'll just have to cover the cover up when I'm reading it because I cannot be seen reading this. So, the blurb. Meet BookTok's latest obsession. Dark, funny and super spicy. Can you handle the ride? I want someone with a soul as black as night. Someone who will burn the world down for me and not lose a single minute of sleep over it. Trauma nurse Ali escapes her hard-working days by thirsting. Can I read this on YouTube? Let's find out. Thirsting after masked men. I just hit my head with it, but I got hit by a falling Traitors board game yesterday, and that like hurt, so let's not do that again. To her, nothing could top to her, nothing could top the fantasy of her favourite tattooed and masked man hunting her down, but she never could have guessed that one drunken text would turn those dreams into a reality. Go on, Ali. Josh spends his life avoiding the limelight, but his online persona is another story. At night he posts masked thirst traps for his millions of fans, until one follower catches his eye, Ali. Together, Ali and Josh live out their darkest fantasies, unaware that Ali has captured the attention of someone with far more sinister intentions. As Josh turns from predator to protector, he must ask himself how far he'll go for the woman he can't live without. This unironically sounds like something that I will enjoy, so maybe I'll read it soon. And now we reach Valentine's Day, where my boyfriend got me a few books, and so I need to speed this up because I'm already 30 minutes into this, and so I'm sorry this video is so long, but I just amassed so many books. The first ones he got me were a box set of The Tea Dragon Society by Kay O'Neill. This is a graphic novel trilogy about little tea dragons. They're so cute. So yeah, this is the box. If we take them out, see how this sounds first. Tea Dragon Society, which is so itty bitty. I actually read this last night. Again, I won't talk about it until my wrap up, but so cute. And like the artwork in this is stunning. And look at the cover. I saw this, a YouTuber I used to watch who doesn't make videos anymore, but I saw she had this years ago, and then I forgot about it, and then we saw the first one in a bookshop a while ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to read that, and he got me the whole box set for Valentine's Day. So we'll read the blurb of the first one, and we won't of the next two because there'll probably be spoilers, but we'll read the blurb of the first one. From the author of award-winning Princess Ever After comes The Tea Dragon Society, a charming fairy tale about Greta, an adventurous blacksmith apprentice, and the people she meets as she becomes entwined and in the enchanting world of tea dragons. After discovering a lost tea dragon in the marketplace, Greta learns about the dying art form of tea dragon caretaking from the kind tea shop owners, Hesekiel and Eric. As she befriends them and their shy ward, Minette, Greta sees how the craft enriches their lives and eventually her own. It's so cute. It's literally about little dragons that grow leaves on them, and you use those leaves to make tea. And there's so many little dragons. And at the back there's a little glossary of all the dragons. And if I can turn the page, I'll show you. So we've got Jasmine Tea Dragon, and Rooibos Tea Dragon, and Chamomile Tea Dragon, and Ginseng Tea Dragon. And now I don't actually like tea, but if I did, well, I mean, I'm very excited about it anyway. I'd be even more excited about it if I like tea. But the first one's the Tea Dragon Society. And then I don't actually know which one's the second and third, so we're just gonna guess. And we'll say the second one is the Tea Dragon Festival. And then the third one is the Tea Dragon Tapestry, and these are all by Kay O'Neill. So yes, first of all, he got me this box set for Valentine's Day. And now we're at our final book for this haul, which is Blood of Hercules, which I also got for Valentine's Day. And this is by Jasmine Mars, I don't know. And this one is the Waterstones exclusive edition that is signed by the author. That's stunning. And it's got a very nice naked book as well that says, it's not in English, Dulce Periculum Arissima. Danger is sweet. So proud of myself. So yes, this one it says, step into the Colosseum at the Spartan War Academy, where monsters are made, immortality is won, and even a god can die. Alexis Hurt isn't a hero, but she certainly isn't a god. All she's ever been is a survivor, but the fates disagree. Sorry, the lighting is crazy. When a blood test leads to her admittance at the Spartan War Academy, she'll have to do more than merely survive. Alexis will have to claim her birthright, immortality. Oh my god, but immortality is a privilege, one earned in the crucible of the Academy, where the heroes are villains and classrooms battlegrounds, while unyielding gladiators Achilles and Petro hone her into warrior. Her professors, the two brooding heirs of the underworld, haunt her steps and her thoughts. because where there are gods, there are bound to be monsters, and there is more than one haunting Alexis. And this is the Villains of Lore series #1. I've heard that this is like a Why Choose book. I have no idea. Which is just not the vibe that the cover gives. It sounds like it's the same character. Obviously, it's the same myth. Obviously, it's the same myth about Achilles, but it sounds like it's the same characters from the Blood of Achilles. What's that book called? The Song of Achilles. I was getting confused. But completely different. But I'm excited for this. But yes, that's it for today's book haul. I'm sorry this video is so long. I don't know how I got so many books. I have a problem. Yeah, now I'm gonna go get reading because I've got so much to read. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, but only if you want to. Also feel free to leave any suggestions for videos down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching,